2011 seems to be the year for Northern Ireland's sporting success stories. Following in the footprints of Daren, Clarke and Rory Fermanagh-born Holly Nixon has joined the boys by making headlines worldwide. Returning from Dorey Lakes in England, Holly took time out of her hectic training schedule to meet with Fermanagh TV to recap on the past few weeks, which saw her elevate to Ireland's first World Junior Rowing Champion. Nearly 40 years after Ireland first entered the competition, this young Fermanagh lady has put her country back on the rowing map by taking home to Dorey Rowing Club a silver medal in the single sculls at Aislinn Dorney in Windsor.
To be honest, I was really shocked. I didn't have a clue. I think it was part of the coaching tactics was not to tell me that it was the first medal for Ireland or anything. It was just, they were so proud of me even achieving the A final, which is the top six, that to get a medal was just a bonus. It was a real dream because originally I had gone into the competition hoping to be in the top 12, which is B final, and then to come out with a silver medal was just unbelievable.
Delighted with winning her first heat and semi-final race, Holly says she had to pinch herself that she was actually in the final. Although she was focused and determined to do her best, Holly admits she had a few nerves as she took to the starting line for her final race.
Going into the heats, I had a girl from Switzerland who had beat me in May time in Munich, so I was a wee bit nervous about her, but it was top two to qualify for the next round, and I was just really pleased when I beat her. And then semi-final, you know, everyone had sort of showed a hand a wee bit by now, and it was a bit nerve-wracking. I knew the Italian and the Latvian and the German were going to be very good competition. But so really to win that was a surprise, but a nice surprise. And then obviously, as I've said, to be going into the final the next day was just crazy. I was like, wake up, Holly. It was pretty nerve-wracking, you know. I was kind of thinking, is this really it? But at the same time, in a race, you don't really think about your position till you finish because you're just concentrating so hard on your technique. But yeah, there was a point where coming into the last sort of 20 strokes, I was like, am I really going to do this? And just gave it a go. And obviously when I crossed the line, it was a pretty good feeling.
Growing up surrounded by lakes, it's not surprising Holly found her love for the water at an early age. Reminiscing of her first encounter with a rowing boat, Holly says it was her dad, Richard Nixon, aka her #1 supporter, who placed her in a boat at the age of 3.
He introduced me to the sport, and I suppose I look up to him a lot, and he sweep rowed in eights, and he just, well, if he hadn't brought me down to Dorey, I suppose I never would have done this achievement. So, and then everything he does, him and my mum bringing me back and forth to Dorey every day, and they just provide food. I have a big appetite, as you can imagine any athlete has, and they'll be laughing when they hear me say this, but yeah, they've done so much for me and I could never thank them for enough.
Holly has a great support network and says she is very fortunate to have Derek Holland both as her Irish team manager and also as her home coach.
Derek Holland, the head coach of Dorey, is also the head coach of Ireland, so for me I really felt like a bit of home was there having him out there, and he just kept me so comfortable and relaxed and has been so committed this year. He has his wife Jane and his son Felix, who obviously, to have a family and to do what he's doing is just an absolute credit to the man.
It is easy to forget that Holly is still a normal teenager, and like the rest of her friends, she received her AS results this morning. Passing with flying colours, the future is looking bright for the Dorey woman, but how will she top these past few weeks?
Oh, I don't know. To be honest, what'll top them off is just seeing my friends and family. That's all I want to do now, is catch up on what I've missed out on and just spend time and relax and just be normal, I suppose. You know, people kind of look at me as if she's a rower, but at the minute I'm just going to be Holly and just hang out and chill about.
Aislinn Hagan, Fermanagh TV.